Imagine someone creates a fake Facebook profile using your name and your photo and starts posting false, damaging claims about your business. Or picture a private community group with tens of thousands of members where a single anonymous post accusing you of something you never did picks up dozens of comments overnight. It sounds extreme, but it happens more often than most business owners realize, and Facebook's own reporting tools often aren't enough to fix it. Today, we're covering exactly what this looks like and how it actually gets resolved. Before we go further, let's clarify a couple of terms we'll be using. When we say impersonation, we mean someone creating a fake profile or page pretending to be you or your business. When we say defamation, we mean false statements presented as fact, ones designed to damage your reputation rather than share a genuine opinion. And when we mention Facebook groups, we're talking about the public or private communities on the platform, sometimes with tens of thousands of members, where posts can spread quickly and often without much oversight from the people running them. So let's start with the profiles and pages themselves. A fake or impersonating profile isn't just annoying, it's dangerous. These accounts get created to mislead people, run scams under your name, or launch direct attacks on your reputation. And to someone scrolling past, they can look completely legitimate. Alongside that, there are defamatory posts, comments, reels, and videos, content that misrepresents you or your company as fact when it simply isn't true. There are harassing comments too, sometimes coordinated, showing up across your page, your posts, even your photos all at once. And there are cloned business pages, along with fake reviews and recommendations, built specifically to chip away at the trust you've spent years building. In more serious cases, you'll see leaked private content, sometimes called doxing, where personal details, photos, or documents get shared without consent. And there's outright trademark and brand misuse, where someone takes your name, your logo, or your original work and uses it to trade on the reputation you built. Now, here's where it gets trickier. A lot of this harmful content doesn't even live on public Facebook. It lives inside groups, think local community groups, industry groups, or regional groups with tens of thousands of members. A defamatory thread can get posted anonymously, name your business directly, and rack up dozens of comments from real local members all within a day. The tricky part is that group admins often won't step in. They may not want to get involved, or they may simply not realize the post crosses a legal line. So, this kind of content, sitting inside a group that feels almost invisible from the outside, ends up spreading fast among exactly the people you care about, your community, your neighbors, your potential customers. So, what actually gets this content removed? Facebook has multiple channels, and honestly, most people never get past the basic in app report button, which often leads nowhere. Getting a fake profile or a defamatory post taken down for good requires knowing exactly which policy or legal channel applies to each specific case. That's where a structured process comes in, and it typically runs in four stages. It starts with an audit and case review. This means going through the profile, the post, or the group content in detail and confirming exactly what policy or law it violates, whether that's impersonation, harassment, or something else entirely. From there comes legal strategy and documentation. This is the stage where a real case gets built, gathering evidence, verifying identity where needed, and establishing the legal or policy basis that makes the removal request solid. Next is submission and escalation. The case gets filed through the correct Facebook and group level channels. And if the first attempt doesn't work, it gets escalated further until the content actually comes down. And finally, confirmation and monitoring. Once something is removed, it's confirmed and then it's watched. Because unfortunately, the same person behind a fake profile will sometimes create another one or repost the same content somewhere else. So, ongoing monitoring matters just as much as the initial removal. When content is genuinely removed and not just hidden, you'll notice something specific. Instead of the original post or profile, Facebook simply shows a message saying the content isn't available, usually because it was removed or the owner changed who can see it. That's your confirmation the content is actually gone at the source, not buried, not demoted, gone. So, who actually needs this kind of protection? It's a longer list than people expect. Founders, entrepreneurs, and business owners top it, especially anyone whose personal name is directly tied to their revenue and their client relationships. Public figures and creators are frequent targets too, since their name, their image, and their audience essentially are the business, which makes them an easy target for fakes. Small businesses and local brands deal with this constantly, especially cloned pages and harmful threads circulating in nearby community groups. And agencies and PR firms increasingly need this kind of protection at scale, managing it across multiple clients' profiles and pages at once. At the end of the day, this is about controlling what people see when they look you up, especially on a platform as massive and as trusted as Facebook. A fake profile or a false accusation sitting in a group chat with thousands of members isn't something you have to just accept and hope it fades away. There's a real verifiable path to getting it removed, confirmed, and monitored so it doesn't quietly come back the moment you stop paying attention. Want more insights? Visit our YouTube channel, Media Removal. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.